Hi guys, today is another crazy day because we're going to be staying at one of the most luxurious 5-star hotels in the world. And that's exactly what we're doing today. I'm going to let you witness the wealth and luxury that this hotel has to offer. Crazy, right? So what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in. First, we need to get some cool pets from this pig egg. Can't place it anymore, so I'll just wait and open it later. Now we build. We'll start with the main lobby, also known as the reception floor. This reception area is gonna have full-on coffee shop vibes. Why? Oh, that's easy. Because I said so, baby. And just like that, we're done with the front part of the reception, easy peasy, no sweat. Looks pretty much like a cafe vibe, right? Don't worry, after I jazz it up a bit, it's gonna be chill and super relaxing. But first, we gotta finish the roof before we go wild with anything else, haha. Alright, the roof's all done now. But why does it kinda look like a car garage? Haha, don't worry. Once I add some decorations, it's gonna look totally different. Now, to kill that garage vibe, we gotta build the hotel's second floor and make it nice and spacious. Let's see if this trick actually works. I'm gonna slap a balcony right here, using these chairs as building material. Why? 'Cause why not? They're looking better already. Although, I guess most people won't really picture the second floor and balcony yet. But just wait. Keep watching and you'll be totally mind blown. Haha. See that? I can chill up here now, even though it's kinda sunny, and I definitely don't need any extra tan. Haha. Alright, time for a little break to place these boxes. I'm using the Dino box to grab some fences. What for? You'll see in a sec. Trust me, it's a super important item for this 5-star hotel. I'm talking about this one right here, alright. I'll just spoil it. It's gonna be used for the parking lot. We've finished the front of the second floor. Now it's time for the roof. I'm gonna use these Japanese wooden panels for the roof because they look awesome and give off that classy vintage vibe. Looking solid. Now I'm gonna make a window, and here's the genius part. I'm using 2 water tanks to create a one-of-a-kind window. Not bad, right? Cozy and cool with that ocean blue vibe. Looks a bit plain, so I'm gonna splash in some white to make the place pop. I'll use these chairs as decoration. Yeah, chairs as decor. Why not? That's looking crazy good now. The idea of using these chairs as decoration is pure genius. It not only makes the house stand out with a fresh color, but also doubles as a balcony for the second floor. At a glance, they even look like little tables perfect for guests to come out here at night, brew some coffee or sip a glass of wine, and just soak in the fresh night air. Doesn't get better than that. Alright. Time for decorations. Construction can take a back seat for now. I've got these black and white wall pieces, and using them for decor is going to be chef's kiss perfection. Let's give it a shot. Alright, that is looking absolutely perfect. Best part is we've covered up that empty space behind the hotel and made it way more aesthetic. Let's take a good look at it together. Feast your eyes. Now it's time for the back wall of the second floor. This one's a must, or else guests might come up here and just eat themselves off. Haha. Got to this point and realized I'm out of fences, so I'm just gonna use these fork fences instead. Hopefully no guest comes out here and takes the express route to the ground. Ha 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 ha. Doesn't look great, but hey, it'll do for now. Still pretty safe, I guess. Now I'm gonna decorate the outside. I'm talking about building the most epic hot tub ever. And no, not like those boring fountains I made before. This one's gonna be way more unique. At first, I was gonna build a fountain using these soda or candy stands, but then I had a crazier idea. Why not use them as the pathway to the parking lot? And after pulling it off, boom, masterpiece, and it fits way better than I expected. This is hands down the nicest parking lot I've ever seen. Haha. Sweet and stylish at the same time. Guests are definitely gonna love coming and going here. Now let's plant some trees and throw in a bit of decoration. We're not gonna plant too many trees. This is a 5-star hotel, so just enough to keep it classy and aesthetic. Too many, and it'll turn into a luxury jungle resort. Haha. Looks absolutely gorgeous, fresh air from the greenery mixed with those modern lights. I'm in love with it. After some thinking and a bit of rebuilding, I figured trees alone aren't impressive enough, so I decided to build a slide for guests to zip down in style. Watch me slide down this thing. Ha ha ha. This is hilarious. Now we're gonna build a pool right here so everyone can slide straight into the waterway safer and makes way more sense. Alright, this is looking absolutely amazing. Space to relax, space to play. Tell me this isn't 5-star worthy, folks. Now I'm gonna put a chair in the pool so we can have that. Sitting, chilling, and living the good life animation right in the water. See? I can slide down and just lounge here right away. Makes perfect sense. Ha 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 ha. Let's do it one more time. This thing's actually super fun. Ha 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 ha. Now when you're tired, you just lie here. Relax. Ah, skibidi. Now, let's add some extra decorations to make this place sparkle and look even more gorgeous.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Alright, now let's admire this place in first-person view. You're gonna be blown away.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in
Let's plant a few more trees to decorate our hot tub.
from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes.
Now it's pet opening time. Fingers crossed we pull the rarest one. We got ourselves a bear. Pretty sweet. At first, I was gonna build a fountain using these soda or candy stands, but then I had a crazier idea. Why not use them as the pathway to the parking lot? And after pulling it off, boom, masterpiece, and it fits way better than I expected. Let's take one last stroll together before we say goodbye.